Now we're getting closer, but we're not quite home yet. So the next thing that we need to do is reduce the corners. And in order to, or by reducing the corners, I mean so that this little red piece sits on its correct base. And I've got here, you can see it's sort of got a white sticker with a blue and a red. So there'll be a corner somewhere. There it is, white, blue, red. That corner has got to sit on that base. Now to do this, I'm going to use the corner piece series for cuboids, which is something that I'd use on a 3x3x2. Let me demonstrate what that is now. Well, here we have a 3x3x2, and the corner piece series, if I just tried it on this one, I'd be turning the upper face, then the right face, and then, no, I'm bamboozled. So for cuboids, this sort of cuboid anyway, what I need to use is what I'm calling the corner piece series for cuboids. And so instead of doing a 90-degree right turn and left turn, I'm doing 180 degrees. So I do upper, right 2, up prime, left 2. And because of the nature of the 180s, I'm now essentially repeating that process. Upper, right 2, up prime, left 2. Now what you'll notice is all the edges are back where they should be, and I've just got 3 corners. But instead of being 3 corners on the top face, I've got one here, and one here. Now, if we look at what's happened, the yellow, blue, orange came from this position. So that was actually there, and it's rolled across the bottom, rolled across to here. The piece that was here was the yellow, green, orange, and you can see that's gone up to this top back position. And the piece that was here was this white, blue, red, and you can see that is in position, that is simply rolled down like that. And that will tell me, okay, that's how the pieces move. Now, if I wanted instead of having a piece go from here to here, I wanted a piece to go from here to here, I would do the mirror. And so I would turn the upper face anti-clockwise and then the left twice. And again, you can see that's exactly what's happened. That yellow, green, orange has come from here. It's rolled across to there. This white, green, red has rolled from that position. Okay, so that being the case, essentially what I'm doing is just looking for a corner that needs to roll one way or the other onto its base. So those two don't look obvious at the moment. However, you can see there's a green, orange, yellow here that needs to roll across to there, and that will then reduce. So whatever one is going to roll, I'm going to hold this on the bottom. In this case, I'm coming in this direction. So I could be rolling from here to here, or I could be rolling from here to here. So I'm going across this direction, and that means my third piece is going to be at the back in this position here. Now, when I'm doing this, I can actually have a look at the base, which in this case is the red base. And I can say it'd be nice if I could position the correct corner piece that will come and attach to that red base at the same time. I think it's a little red corner. Let's just see if it's on the top. It doesn't appear to be on the top. Is it somewhere else? There it is, hiding over here. So what I might do is turn that up to the top, and I can happily turn 180s, no problem. And I am then able to put that red piece, in fact that's exactly where it's gone, into the correct position. So that is going to roll down onto its base. That is going to roll across onto its base. I don't think the green's going to solve, no, because it's the wrong base, but I'll get 2 done in one hit. That's nice. So now that I've got these pieces set up, I'll just carry out the sequence. So I'm going in this direction. So I've got to start with the anti-clockwise turn of the upper face, and then a left 2, and clockwise, come on, and then a right 2, and then repeat. Again, no real need to do that last turn, but I'm doing it just to show, yes, that red piece has come down to its base. This one's solved as well. So that's looking even better. How many have I got? Well, I've got this green one here to do. That's done. I've got the blue and the orange. So 2 on the top face. And by the look of it, only one on the bottom. That's fantastic. So let's turn this around. Firstly, we'll see if the two that are on the bottom are next to each other. And I don't think they are, because I've got one here and one here. And you can see, let's have a look what's happening. Have I only got two? Maybe I've got four, in fact. 1, 2. It's the next one. Ah, the little orange. There we go. Yep. Okay. So I've got, you can see the blue orange, the orange blue. Those two need to swap. And I reckon I've got another swap, which is this green with this piece here. This blue, white, red belongs on that base. Okay, so I've got 4 left. So let's just see if I can find 2 that are next to each other, and I can. So I can see that the orange needs to roll across to there, and I can just test it. I'm not sure. There we go. So this time I'm going to say the orange is going to roll across to there. Now, there's no point trying to get into this position the exact right piece that will come down and place on this blue base, because that piece is there. So when I'm down to 2 swaps, it's not possible to do. I just need to get any unreduced corner up into this position. And so I can see there's an unreduced corner. So I'll just give this a twist so that that is now in the correct position for my sequence. And now this time I'm going in this direction, so my first turn of the upper face is clockwise. Here we go. That orange is in. Now I've now got this one, and I think there was another one on this layer. Here it is, next to each other. So I would look here and say, this is the blue, white, red has got to go across to here. And so my third piece, which is on the top layer, needs to be back here. So I'll just turn that around until that third piece is exactly where it should be. There it is, the little blue piece. And by the way, if you ended up with a situation where you didn't instantly have one that just had to roll across to its position, let's say they were 180 degrees apart, you just do 180 turns of this sort of thing until you position stuff exactly where you want it. That's fine. It's a couple of extra moves. So I'm now ready to complete the last 3 cycles of these corners. Alrighty. Now if I look down as a bird's eye view to the top face, I can see that not only are all the edges still reduced, all the corners are now reduced as well on that face. And if I do the same thing up here, I can see the corners are all reduced. Even better, just so happens, I can kind of start to, oh, that looks like a bit of a cube shape beginning here. So that is how we reduce the corners.